Season 4 of Stranger Things arrives on Netflix later this year, but how has the cast been keeping themselves busy in the gap between seasons? Voice acting, music videos, Netflix originals, Hollywood blockbusters, you name it. Here's what the kids from Stranger Things have been up to. Millie Bobby Brown, who plays the psychokinetically gifted Eleven, starred in stacks of high-profile productions between seasons of Stranger Things. Most notably, she played the title role in Enola Holmes, a 2020 Netflix original mystery based on the books by Nancy Springer. In case you somehow missed it, it's a sassy, energetic spin-off from the classic stories by Arthur Conan Doyle, which details the adventures of Holmes' lesser-known little sister. A second Enola Holmes film is in post-production, with Bobby Brown returning alongside Louis Partridge. Millie also found time to feature in 2019's Godzilla King of the Monsters and in the 2021 sequel, Godzilla vs. Kong. And there are other interesting roles on the horizon. She'll star in and executive produce 2023's Damsel, another Netflix original that subverts the damsel in distress trope and sees Bobby Brown's Princess Elodie taking on a dragon rather than waiting to be rescued. Seems Eleven's not the only one capable of laying the smackdown on terrifying monsters. Finn Wolfhard, who plays Mike Wheeler, has likewise been keeping himself active with some high-profile releases. In 2017's It, he played the younger version of Richie Tozier in this chilling adaptation of the Stephen King novel, and more recently he starred in 2021's Ghostbusters Afterlife, a follow-up to the Ivan Reitman originals, directed and co-written by his son, Jason. In it, Finn plays Trevor Spengler, grandson of the late Harold Ramis's Egon, who gets to live out our collective childhood dream of driving Ecto-1. It's a significant step up from a pushbike and a Peter Venkman outfit.
Why are you Venkman? Because I'm Venkman. No, I'm Venkman.
Alongside big-budget Hollywood sequels, Wolfhard has done plenty of voice work, including Carmen Sandiego, in which he features as Player, a teenage hacker based on the unseen live-action character from the original 1994 animated series, Where on Earth is Carmen Sandiego? He also added to his horror credentials by voicing the sinister Pugsley Addams in 2019's The Addams Family, and he provided the voice of Boy Punzel in J.J. Villard's Fairy Tales.
Really? I didn't know that.
More voice work is on the horizon for 2022 in Pinocchio, in which he plays Lampwick, as well as The Legend of Ochi. He'll also star as Ziggy in 2022's When You Finish Saving the World, Jesse Eisenberg's directorial debut. Next we have Gaten Matarazzo, who plays Dustin, everyone's favourite Demodog-raising, never-ending story duetting superstar. Beautiful. Like the rest of the cast, Gaten has loads of stuff on the go. He produces Prank Encounters, a horror-themed hidden camera show on Netflix, and like Finn Wolfhard, he's been doing plenty of VO work. He voiced Bubba in 2019's The Angry Birds Movie 2, and he'll play the role of Raimi in the 2022 animated feature Hump. Matarazzo also made a cameo appearance as Casey the Electrician in Michelle Obama's adorable cooking show for kids, Waffles and Mochi.
That's umami.
What about my mommy?
He also uses his fame to raise awareness about his condition, cleidocranial dysplasia, as well as fundraising for non-profit organisation CCD Smiles. Caleb McLaughlin plays Lucas in Stranger Things, the most pragmatic member of the group and undisputed master of the wrist rocket. Like his co-stars, he's been super proactive. He made his Hollywood debut in 2020's Concrete Cowboy, directed by Ricky Staub and based on the novel Ghetto Cowboy by Greg Neary. In it, McLaughlin stars as Cole, a Detroit teenager sent to live with his estranged father Harp, played by Idris Elba.
I'm your father. You ain't my father!
McLaughlin's performance drew praise, and the story is based on the real urban African-American horse riding culture of Philadelphia, specifically the Fletcher Street Urban Riding Club. In 2019, McLaughlin appeared in Steven Soderbergh's High Flying Bird, a sports drama detailing the world of pro basketball, and he's also done plenty of voice work, featuring as young Gary in Final Space, Ghost the Boy in Summer Camp Island, and Trevor Johnson in Ultra City Smiths. Noah Schnapp plays Will, perhaps the most complex and troubled member of the party. A huge chunk of his childhood goes missing, and he spends a week in the Upside Down being hunted by the Demogorgon. In 2018, he played 9-year-old crossword fanatic Otis In Donal Lardner Ward's drama We Only Know So Much. And a year later he landed the lead role in Abe, a comedy about a boy who grows tired of mealtime arguments and tries to reunite his estranged, half-Israeli, half-Palestinian family via the medium of cooking. 2020 saw him feature in period drama Waiting for Anya, in which he played Joe, a 13-year-old shepherd helping smuggle Jewish children into Spain in an adaptation of Michael Morpurgo's popular young adult novel of the same name. And, as if to prove how versatile he is, Noah also featured in 2020 comedy horror Hubie Halloween, alongside none other than Adam Sandler.
Good, scary, but also the key to Halloween shaking.
You'll know Sadie Sink as Tomboy Max, the skateboarding, dig-dug-destroying outsider who captures the hearts of Dustin and Lucas in Season 2. Aside from internet-breaking Taylor Swift videos, her most recent appearance was in Lee Janiak's Fear Street. She played Ziggy Berman in Part 2 of the trilogy, cementing her horror movie final girl status in this bloody homage to 70s horror. It wasn't her first foray into the genre. In 2019, she appeared as teenage nurse Haley in Kieran Foy's Eli, a movie about an autoimmune deficient boy receiving care in a secluded and sinister medical facility. Looking ahead, Sadie will play the lead role in 9/11 drama Dear Zoe, as well as Ellie in forthcoming Darren Aronofsky comedy The Whale. That's not all. Sink is a vegan and passionate animal welfare activist, and in 2018 she collaborated with the likes of Rooney Mara, Joaquin Phoenix and Sia in Dominion, an animal rights documentary from Chris Delforce, a performance that would land her an Award of Excellence for narration from the Hollywood International Independent Documentary Awards. Priya Ferguson's performance of Erica, Lucas's Take No Prisoners' younger sister, made her the breakout star of Stranger Things Season 3, the scourge of Scoops Ahoy's free ice cream policy and frequent tormentor of Steve Harrington.
No fish, please.
And if you want to see more of her, Priya appeared in 2018's The Oath, a political comedy about a family trying to survive a cursed Thanksgiving weekend. Looking ahead, Priya is set to star in Netflix animated series My Dad the Bounty Hunter and Marlon Wayans produced Halloween movie Boo.
Can I try the peppermint stick?
Haven't you already tried the peppermint stick?
Yes, and I'd like to try it again.
So that's what the increasingly inaccurately named Stranger Things kids have been up to recently. Who are you most excited to reconnect with in Season 4? Let us know in the comments, and remember to subscribe to Still Watching Netflix for more videos about your favourite shows and movies.